Hello CI Scholar, I am Anjali Sinha, your social studies educator from Countryside International School. So today we are continue with the same chapter of economics, the story of the village Palampur. So today we are going to discuss about few more things like multi-cropping, and we'll discuss about the green revolution. How does this green revolution bring a change and the productivity, high productivity in the agriculture. So let's start this chapter. Class 9 Social Science Part 2, the story of village Palampur. So we'll continue with our economics, right? So today we are going to discuss about the first point, organization of production. So there are 4 requirements that is required for production of goods and the services. First requirement is the land, fine, and in that we are having the natural resources such as water, forest and the minerals. When we are having the land, then only we are thinking about any services. And second requirement is our labor. Labor, that means those who will do the work, and also required those who are highly educated to perform some necessary tasks, and the labor who also perform the manual work that is required for the production. Now the third one is requirement of the physical capital. Physical capital, that means some time we are putting some capital, fine, and that is going to be used for many years, like tool, machines, buildings, fine, we are using and we are investing only for one time. And then raw material and money in hand. Raw material, that means in the village of Palampur, what it will be happen, people, they are using the clay, and this clay are used by the potters for making the potteries and all, and the yarn, that is used by the weavers for weaving the cloths. So raw material is also very important, fine, because from the raw material only we are having the finished product or the goods. Just see requirement of the production, what we are required: land, human capital, labor, physical capital. That means which are known as the factor of production. We are going to set up any industries, we want land, we want physical capital like machineries, tool, technology, we need labor, educated, manual labor, human capital, money, then only the production will come out. Now just see, every production is organized by combining land, labor, physical capital and human capital, and this is known as the factor of production. Now farming in Palampur, this one is a very important point. In that village, land is fixed, and in that village 75% of the people who are working are dependent on farming for their livelihood, and rest of the people, you have seen that they are having the non-farming activities, like they are using the transport, they are doing the dairy products and all, but 75% people are engaged in the farming in the village. Now here is one question, that is there a way one can grow more than from the same land? Yes. What they were doing, they are during the rainy season, these people grow jowar and the bajra in the same ground, and they also cultivate the potatoes, and in winter season they are sown the wheat, and they are also harvesting the sugar once a year, and this sugar cane in its raw form or as jaggery, and it is sold to the trader in Sahapur. That means this village is connected with the very big villages and the town and the cities. So the people are having a very good opportunities for the trade as well. Just see, this one is the multi-cropping, when we are having more than one crop in one same field, and the people of the Palampur, you have seen that they are having the multi-cropping in their field. So to grow more than one crop on a piece of land during the year is known as the multi-cropping. Just see these pictures, you are finding that in one ground and one field there are lots of crops are grown in single field. So this one is your multi-cropping. Now this one is very important, the green revolution. What happened? This green revolution is open the space for the productivity, because with this the wheat and the rice, they are using the high yielding varieties of the seed, and these seeds produce much greater amount of grain on a single plant, and the production is also very high. Large quantities of food grain was grown, that is not possible earlier, but just because of this HYV seeds, high yielding varieties of the seeds are grown by the farmer, and it grows the production also. Just see, it led to the productivity, and it also include the irrigation facilities. Understood? Irrigation facilities, modern farming methods were used, pesticides, fertilizer, dam, electricity, pump sets, canals. Understood? Farm machineries like tractors were also introduced in this green revolution, so that the productivity will high. Just see how the villages are so green. Just see how farmer is satisfied with their field. Lots of waters are available for their crops. Now the second question is arise that green revolution is very good because it increase the production, but the problem that is coming, the loss of soil fertility, just because to increase the use of chemical fertilizer and tremendous use of the groundwater for the irrigation, also the water level get down. So these are the problem, but even then we must take care of the environment to ensure future development of agriculture, right? Because this one is our food and the crop, and the requirement is never ever going to be end. So thank you. This one is your chapter. Go through it, revise it. Understood? Bye. Take care.